What's up? It's your boy OD, AHAT. Happy holidays. Have a safe new year. Let's get straight to it. The Donnie Menace versus Nove battle, the championship battle. It's a lot of controversy going on right now. The judges voted unanimously for Nove, but if you read the comments on the video, like 90 to 95% of the fans out there think that the judges made a bad decision. So let me give you my take on the battle. In the first round, I would have to say that Donnie Menace edged it out a little bit. So if I was a judge, I would have gave the first round to Donnie Menace. My assessment of the second round, I would say that the second round was a draw. And then the third round, Donnie was doing his thing. He pulled out the wig, and it was just super hilarious. And then not only that, when he started spitting and he was imitating Nove, he was like on Nove's head. He was on Nove's style, like he had it. You know what I'm saying? So, and then Nove came in, did his thing. But the third round, I thought hands down, Donnie Menace won the third round. Like, he killed the third round. I mean, it was body bag, toe tag, funeral home, tombstone on that. He just killed it. So the judges go in there, and Illusion Z, he says Donnie won, which a lot of people agree with. And C Night and Fats, they say that it was a draw. And so based on that, how we've always been doing it, the majority, we go by the majority decision. And the majority said it was a draw. So that's why it was a draw. And a lot of you guys are commenting like, why was Fats a judge? Because he lost to Donnie, and you know, he might have something he wouldn't want Donnie to win or whatever. But Fats lost to Nove and Donnie Menace. So I thought Fats would be actually a good judge in that battle, because he lost to both of them. So he wouldn't care which one won. He would just keep it 100. So it went to overtime. And in between that final judgment, round 3, and after the judges deliberated, before we started the overtime round, it was about a 5 or 10 minute break in between. There was some production issues. So we were getting the production issues taken care of. And during that time, Illusion Z left. So when we resumed, he wasn't there. And so that's why he's not in the overtime decision. It's not that we didn't want him there. Of course we wanted him there. I mean, I was kind of not pleased when he wasn't there for the overtime, but it's all good. I mean, he didn't try to do nothing wrong. He didn't intentionally do nothing wrong. You know what I'm saying? He was just doing what he does or whatever. So, you know, I ain't no issue with that. So we grabbed just somebody that Nove didn't know and somebody that Donnie didn't know. He was just an impartial person that was there. So that's who that third judge is on the overtime round. And in the overtime round, Donnie did his thing, Nove did his thing. In the overtime, I thought Nove kind of edged out Donnie in the overtime. And when the judges discussed it in overtime, based on the overtime round, they all gave it to Nove. So the problem is a lot of people saying they should have won the overtime in the first place, and I agree with that. I thought Donnie won it in the first 3, and I think it was closer than most YouTube audiences are giving it credit for. It seems like a lot of you think just Donnie killed it. He killed that third round, but the first 2 rounds I wasn't so convinced on. But I still think he did enough to win the battle. So there's a couple things we could do as far as that decision. Like, we could overturn the judge's decision, but from a business standpoint and just trying to make sure the movement does what's right, I don't think we should overturn the judge's decision unless the judges cheated, like if they intentionally cheated for Nove, and you could say they cheated Donnie out of a victory, you know, that's an opinion. But when I say cheated, I mean, did they purposely vote for Nove because they didn't want Donnie to win? Did they vote for Nove because they got paid? I mean, if I talk to Fats and if I talk to C Knight, I don't know that third dude, so I'm just going to talk about Fats and C Knight. If I talk to Fats and if I talk to C Knight, I'm pretty sure, I'm 100% sure that in that moment, they honestly felt that it was a draw. They didn't cheat Donnie. You know what I'm saying? That was their opinion. And what I want from a judge is to give their honest opinion with no influence from the audience and all that stuff. If they think that Nove won, that's what I want them to say. If they thought Donnie won, I want them to be honest to their own perception of who they thought won. And that's what they did. Now, most of us think it was wrong. I even think it was a wrong decision. But I don't think they cheated, no. I just think to be honest, I think they made a mistake. Like a referee in a sports game. Sometimes the referees have the best intentions at heart, but they make a mistake. And I think the judges made a mistake in that battle. So, to overturn the decision, nah, that's not what I'm going to do. Because if that's the case, we need to go back on all the other bad decisions and overturn all those. And then that's taking the power away from the judges. Why you have the judges there if you're just going to overpower their decision? So we're not going to do that. We're going to stick with that decision. But I could get new judges. And you guys got to remember, I've been getting new judges. We've probably had over 40 judges. I've had KRS-One as a judge, who I thought would be the perfect person for a judge. And if you look at the comments on the Artisan and Dane battle, a lot of you guys didn't like when KRS won judge. You didn't like his judgment. And actually, I didn't either, because he kind of let the crowd pick. I had Crunchy Black, formerly of 3-6 Mafia, as a judge. You guys didn't like his judgment, some of his judgments. I've had some females as judges. I've had some rappers as judges. I've had some just random people picked out the blue as judges. And there's always complaints. Anytime it's a close decision or somebody doesn't agree with the decision, oh, the judges are cheating and blah, blah, blah. No, it's opinion. These judges are making opinions, and there's always going to be varying opinions. So, yeah, I could get some different judges. You know, maybe I need to make a boot camp or a training session for judges. They got to go through this training program before they could be a judge. But I've used a lot of different criteria for judges, and it seems like no matter what I do, people aren't satisfied with the judges. We could do what a lot of other leagues do and just don't judge the battles. Just let them battle, and that is just it. You know what I'm saying? But I think that's kind of taking the easy road. It's only certain situations where that's where I think it's a good choice to go with the non-judge battle or promo battle, whatever you want to call it. But so my opinion on the Donnie Menace battle is the judges made a mistake, but that ruling's gonna stay. But I think in light of the fact that 90% of the people believe that Donnie won, I think they need to battle again. I think they should battle again. If Donnie really thinks he won, which everybody else thinks he won, and I thought he should have won, he should want to battle Nove again. And if Nove reads all the comments and sees that 90% of the people think he lost, if he's Nove the God like he says he is, he'll battle Donnie again. And I'm not saying they need to battle next month. They need to battle anytime soon. But I think it's an unresolved issue, and I think the only way to resolve it is for them to battle again. And I just gotta pick the judges a different way. I went from one extreme to the other extreme picking judges. I picked industry people, rappers, battlers, to just regular bystanders that didn't know nothing about who was battling and all that stuff. So I basically went from one side to the other side, and still coming up with mixed decisions. So leave a comment if you got a better idea on how I could pick these judges. Also, let me know if you think I should never let an AHAT rapper judge. If you guys don't want the AHAT rappers to judge, then we won't let them judge. But I think, sometimes it's good to let them judge if they don't have no alliance with either side that's battling. And also, check out the new AHAT website at www.ahat.tv. Our next AHAT rap battles in Las Vegas are taking place on January 14th at Johnny Togo's Boxing Gym, 9 West Charleston, Cross Streets, Main and Charleston at 8 o'clock, 8 to 11 p.m. And we got the Southern California division of AHAT, Bars and Stripes, having battles on January 30th at the Vibe in Riverside. If you want to get on that bill and get in the tryouts for the Bars and Stripes, hit up my man R&B at iebonics@gmail.com or hit him up on Twitter at iebonics. All y'all rappers, y'all need to step y'all bars up, because I got my baby girl right here. She going to be battling in a couple years, so y'all better watch out for her. She's a beast. Trust me. And it's your boy OD. I'm about this. Peace.